Welcome back to our Sekiro 100% walkthrough. In the previous episode we defeated all of the Headless, and in this episode we're going to be defeating the Demon of Hatred. My name is Azzavhar or Azza. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so this is the setup that we are going to be using. We've got Suzaku's Umbrella and Malcontent. The Umbrella costs 1 Spirit Emblem and the Malcontent costs 4. We've also got the Healing Gourd, Pellets, Yashariku Sugar, although you can use different sugars as well. We have the Divine Confetti, and we also have Ceremonial Tanto. So with the sugars, you can pretty much use either Echoes, Ungos, Gokans, or Yashariku. We don't have a lot of Echo at this point in the game, and ideally we want to be using the sugars as opposed to the Spirit Falls, because we'll be using the Spirit Emblems for the Malcontent and the Umbrella. There is a place to farm some sugars, so if you are looking low on sugars, I would suggest farming at Senpo Temple and the first one, Senpo Temple, Mount Congo. The monks at the Senpo Temple will drop a lot of sugars, so feel free to farm the monks if you're after some sugars. Other than that, we're not going to put any combat arts on, and we're going to be using quite a specific strategy with the Suzaku's Umbrella and the Malcontent. Let's give it a go. So this boss has 3 death blows, and this fire umbrella will protect us against all the fire attacks. So it goes a little bit like this. We'll be using Malcontent at the very start of phase 3. So let's give it a go. So lock on, we want to be getting close. Can parry. Kind of stay towards that right leg. Sort of run towards the right a bit. Our right and his left. So our right side, his left side. Want to be kind of over there. Going to go slightly to the right again. His left. Just keep attacking from over there. He's going to jump up in the air, use the umbrella. 1, 2, 3. Also got the projected force skill, so we can use that umbrella to attack. I'm going to back up a second. Use the Tanto. Reapply. Get back close again. Jump over the perilous attack. You can umbrella to block all of that. And parry the leg if you're directly underneath it. He's going to jump, so use umbrella. Takes the hit. 1, 2, 3 projected force. Also do with putting Divine back on. Now's a good time to do it. Watch out for the leg stomp. Stay near that left leg. Our right. He's going to jump. Shield. 1, 2, 3 projected force. Jump. Back up here, heal up. Make sure to have 1 Yashariku for the start of phase 3. Heal up. If you see the stomp and you're not sure, just parry and block. Phase 3 is quite precise. Straight away you want to be go straight into the menu, using Yashariku. malcontent. Get ready to jump over that. Use the divine, use malcontent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Malcontent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Malcontent. 1, 2, 3, and then just go from there. 1, 2, 3. Heal up. And there we go. And that is the Demon of Hatred. It's quite fast. It happens quite fast. You also get the memory there. And lapis lazuli. You actually get 2 of those, which is very, very good. You get a bunch of skill points as well. You can unlock the idols now. And I believe there's a few items kind of knocking about just behind us as well. So get the idol and rest. We can also use the memory. There we go. Which is always good. So that sort of the start of phase 3 is quite specific. Making sure to use the Yashariku. Ideally put a divine confetti on as well. I was a little bit late putting the divine confetti on at the start of phase 3, but we did eventually get it on. And the combination of divine confetti as well as the Yashariku, as well as using the malcontent 3 times, kind of keeps him stun locked for a while, and you can smash through the vast majority of his health at the start of phase 3 before he even stands a chance to do anything. So that's kind of what we do there. And remember, you can use ceremonial tanto as well to give yourself that +5 spirit emblem boost, because you'll be using those for malcontent and the Suzaku's umbrella as well. There's NPC here. Random items kind of knocking about here and there. So other than that, we need to go back. And we'll go and get the idol towards the last boss fight. Be sure to check your skills. So just to show you the skill that we was using there with the umbrella, that's the projected force. So with that particular one, it allows you to sort of use the umbrella to attack after you've used it as a shield. So that's the one we were using for that. And we need to get towards the end of the game at this point. So Sheena Reservoir. And if memory serves, I believe there's an idol just before the last boss, so let's go and check that out. There's a few items and stuff around this area as well. We've already kind of fought this boss there, so we can just ignore that guy. Jump on up. Might be some random items kind of knocking around here and there. Nothing too crazy, I don't think, around this bit. Items over there. The fight itself is down that way, but let's just go and check out what these items are. Some pellets. Something down there as well. Some balloons. Items there. This is the last idol, this one here. what I'll do is I'll just show you a couple of bits and bobs before we go into the last fight. So I did mention about the Senpo Temple farming route. So just in case you needed some sugars and stuff like that, I just wanted to quickly show you this route. I also did mention on one of the previous episodes about showing you the place called the bottomless hole. There's not really too much going off there, to be honest, but I'll show you some stuff in there. So for this bit, if you want to boost your drops, once again feel free to use the balloons like we did in the farming video. You could also do Sen as well. You could also put the Bell Demon buff / debuff on as well if you want to go to the Bell Demon, and do that. And no item from that guy. Unlucky with the item drops here, but they usually do drop a fair amount of sugars. You can put blood smoke on there as well. In fact, we'll use the golden vortex here. So for that bit there, it's usually better to wait a second for those monks to be going up the hill and then get them with the blood smoke. That's got us some Echo Sugar from that one. And you can essentially just run up this hill here and blood smoke a lot of these from behind. Although the blood smoke has not worked too well, so I can't really show you the blood smoke, but you get the idea. You even just use Golden Vortex to essentially delete them from the face of the earth. So you can get like quite a decent chunk of sugars from this area. There we go, so that's that. Just keep that in mind. You can essentially just run up there, kill a few of those, and then run back down and go back to the idol and reset. You could even jump up here and then reset to the idol from here. And other than that, I'll show you a little bit about the bottomless hole. Don't think there's too much there if memory serves. There's a few items kind of knocking around here and there. I think the best way... Oh, I've literally got a idol here for bottomless hole, so I might as well jump over to this. But this is in the abandoned dungeon, essentially. It's like where you fight that Shishiman warrior. From that area here. This is where the idol is, just over here. You kind of get there by abandoned dungeon and kind of go around the side there. And if memory serves, I think you'd kind of jump towards the right hand side-ish. I think there's a grapple. Maybe not. Try again. There you go. It's kind of like forward and right-ish to get the grapple in this place, so not too much going off down here. It kind of leads down to Sheena Depths. This is essentially where they throw the experiments from the dungeon. Or I guess the failed experiments as such. Just throw them in this hole. And this will lead us to where one of the mini bosses was before. It's down here, and you can grab this item here. Pacifying agent. Also unlock this idol here as well. That is that. It leads you just here where you would fight the mini boss from before. So just keep in mind there with that that Senpo temple, you can also farm a hefty amount of sugars from those monks, and you can use the same farming technique as before. Obviously go for the Tanto. You can even use the fan to just essentially delete the monks, which works out pretty well. So definitely farm that area if you're looking for some extra sugars. And don't forget, you can also get yourself this skill here, which is improves the amount of sen obtained from enemies and improves item drop rates as well. So it's definitely worth picking up if you're doing some farming. Other than that, I think we shall wrap this video on up here. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.